Good morning, everyone. Do you know me? I introduce myself. My name is Mr. Kui. I am your teacher of English. In this small text that has been presented to you, there are words which are written in red. What are those words? I guess you know the answer. Those words are called pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. In the sentence, Ali called Jane and he told her, the pronouns he and her take the place of Ali and Jane, respectively. There are different types of pronouns, but we are going to study three of them: personal pronouns, possessive, and reflexive pronouns. First of all, let's tackle personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are pronouns that replace a person, a thing, an animal, or a place. In a question, do you know me? You and me are personal pronouns. Here's another sentence. This is Mark. He lives in London. Here, he is a personal pronoun. We have two types of personal pronouns: subject personal pronouns and object personal pronouns. The subject personal pronouns indicate that the pronoun is acting as the subject of the sentence, generally before the verb. They are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Example: she goes to school. She goes to school. She here is the subject, so it's a subject personal pronoun. As for object personal pronouns, they indicate that the pronoun is acting as the object of the sentence. So generally, they sit after the verb. For example, John loves her. John saw him. Here, her and him are the objects. So here's a table that illustrates the different personal pronouns. As you can see, we have singular personal pronouns and plural personal pronouns, as it is for the other pronouns that we're going to see later. But here you can see that I is subject and the object of the first person is me. And generally this concerns male or females. You, the object for you is you. Okay? It's a second person and it concerns male and female. Now, let's tackle the third person of the singular form. Here, he concerns only male, and the object is him. For females, we say she for subject, and the object is her. Neuter, subject is it, and the object is it. For the plural, we have we, you, and they are subjects, and the equivalent in object form is are, us, you, and them. Now, let's practice. Read the text below and replace coffee by the correct pronoun. Let's correct. Here, you are asked to replace coffee by the correct pronouns. So, the answer or the answers are, for the first sentence, Kofi got a letter from the king. You will say, he got a letter from the king. The king wanted Kofi to prepare food on Saturday. The king wanted him to prepare food on Saturday. Kofi was worried. Replace Kofi by he was worried. Kofi used the internet to search for the food that is fit for the king. You see, he used the internet to search for the food that is fit for the king. Kofi found that the king likes pounded plantain and palm nut soup. So he found that the king likes pounded plantain and palm nut soup. Kofi did the meal and the king congratulated him. So here, Kofi has been replaced by him, and you're going to replace Kofi by he as a subject. So he did the meal and the king congratulated him. Good job, everyone. Now, guys, let's do exercise 2. Complete with the subject personal pronoun. So it's feedback time. Number 1. My name is Sue. Sue, you have to find the personal pronoun and the subject which goes there. Here, you're going to say, I am English. I am English. My name is Sue. I am English. And this is my family. Number 2. My mom's name is Angie. My mom's name is Angie. She is from Germany. She is from Germany. 3. Bob is my dad. He is a waiter. He is a waiter. 4. On the left, you can see Simon. He is my brother. He is my brother. Number 5. Sue and Simon are twins. So which pronoun is going to replace Sue and Simon? They. They are twins. Our dog is a girl, Judy. Judy is 2 years old. Here, you're going to say she. Our dog is a girl, Judy. She is 2 years old. By the way, for pets or animals living with you, it is important to know that we can also use he or she. So, in this case, that dog is a pet and is a member of the family. So you're going to use she. Number 7. Sue, Simon, Angie, and Bob live in Canterbury. Answer, they live in Canterbury. 8. Canterbury is not far from London. You're going to use it. It is not far from London. 9. My grandparents live in London. My grandparents often come and see us. They often come and see us. 10. What can tell me about your family? What pronoun do you think misses here? It is, what can you tell me about your family? Good job, everyone. Now, let's tackle possessive pronouns. Look at the sentences that follow. That book is my book. It's not your book. Here, you can see that the word book is repeated. Even though it is grammatically correct, it does not sound natural. So instead, it would be good to say, that book is mine. It's not yours. My and your are called possessive adjectives. Mine and yours are possessive pronouns. They are used to show possession or ownership of something. A possessive adjective sits before a noun to show who possesses or owns. Example, my book, your teacher, our class. A possessive pronoun replaces the possessive adjective and the noun. Example, my book, mine, your teacher, yours. Possessive pronouns can be subject. Example, this is your book, mine is red. In that sentence, mine is red, mine is the subject. And it can also, or they can also be objects. For example, this book is not mine. Here, mine is an object. Here is a table to illustrate the possessive pronouns and how they correlate with the different subjects. My for I, mine for I. For you, you can have your as a possessive adjective and yours possessive pronoun. He, possessive adjective is his and possessive pronoun is his. She, possessive adjective her, possessive pronoun hers. It, possessive adjective its, possessive pronouns does not exist actually. We, possessive adjective our, possessive pronouns ours. You, possessive adjective your, and the possessive pronoun is yours. They, possessive adjective their, possessive pronoun theirs. Now, time to practice. Here's an exercise. You have to choose the correct words. Okay guys, let's do it. Number 1, is this cup your or yours? So the correct answer is yours. Number 2, the coffee is my or mine. Remember, I told you that possessive adjective always go with a noun. So here we're going to choose the possessive pronoun, which is mine. The coffee is mine. 3. That coat is mine. The same thing. Number 4. It lives in her or hers house. Here you have a noun. So the one you're going to choose here is the adjective. So you say, he lives in her house. Number 5. You might want your or yours food. Here again, we have a noun, so we need an adjective. You might want your food. 6. The new car is their or theirs. Good job. The new car is theirs. 7. She cooked our or ours food. You guess the answer is our food. She cooked our food. Number 8. Don't stand on my or mine foot. Don't stand on my foot. Number 9. She gave him her or hers suitcase. What's the answer? The answer is her. She gave him her suitcase. Number 10. I met their or theirs mother. Here we've got a noun, so the answer is I met their mother. Number 11. Is this their or theirs coffee? Is this their coffee? Good job, everyone. Now, let's tackle the last part of this lesson. Reflexive pronouns. Let's consider the following sentence. Coffee introduces coffee. In this sentence, the subject, coffee, and the object, coffee, are the same. The same person is subject of the verb, introduce, and object of the same verb. So, to avoid repetition, we use, in this case, pronouns known as reflexive. So, reflexive pronouns are words that refer to the noun or pronoun that is the subject of the verb. The words myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves are reflexive pronouns. So in the case of Kofi, you can say Kofi introduces himself. Here are other examples. John was looking at himself in the mirror. Kate fell and hurt herself. Here is a table to show you the different reflexive pronouns. For I, myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, you, yourselves, and they, themselves. Okay guys, now let's practice. Let's do it. Number 1, she did it. What are you going to say? herself. She did it herself. Number 2, our cat washes after every meal. Our cat washes itself after every meal. 3, we baked the cake by, what's the correct reflexive pronoun? We baked the cake by ourselves. Number 4, come in everybody and find a seat. Come in everybody and find yourselves a seat. Number 5, the children cleaned their room all by, the answer is the children cleaned their room all by themselves. Bears like to rub against a tree. Bears like to rub themselves against a tree. The bird washed by splashing in a puddle. The bird washed itself by splashing in a puddle. Good job, everyone. Now let's recap. We've seen 3 types of pronouns: the personal pronouns, the possessive pronouns, and the reflexive pronouns. For personal pronouns, we've seen 2 types: subject and object. Subject personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. The corresponding objects are me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. The possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. For possessive pronouns, we have mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. The last category are reflexive pronouns. They are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. That's all for today. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.